All right, we'll go directly live because I don't have time. Actually, I have all the time in the world today. Today's the day off, but then you just kind of like, you can't do nothing all day. Well, I don't know. Some of you can. We'll get to that topic here. But I was like, I better clean up some of the originals. And it's time once again for a universal question and answer where I keep getting a common question, sometimes not wrongly, but usually they're wrongly, where people keep asking me the same question. The original one of those was, how do I get the girls? And usually these questions anger me because the answer is very simple. And you're not asking, how do I get the girls? You're like, how, without any effort, do I get the girls? And at the end, that suffix, prefix, suffix, can be anything in regards to success, career, education, lifting weights. How, without any effort, do I achieve this success? And that's why I get angry. And here we have another one. And this is going to be for you millennial kids out there. You're not kids no more. And this is going to be for the Zoomers and Alphas. Please pay attention. Please. Okay, I got a book link down below. How not to ruin your life. You know, the millennials could write a book on how to destroy their lives. But the problem is they didn't destroy it. Read the first third of this book, by the way. This is not an anti-millennial book. This is actually probably therapeutic for all you millennials out there. The first third squarely lays the blame down on the boomers. It excoriates the boomers, as it rightly should. But I keep getting these questions. My life sucks in some regard. Okay. How do I fix it? I say X, Y, and Z. And usually X, Y, and Z is some derivation of hard work, because that's the only way you succeed in life. It's the only way. Even if you think, oh, I get free government, give me that. Oh, I won. I cheated. No, you will be miserable. Mark my words. Look at everyone on welfare who gets a free government check. But whether it's career, the opposite sex, family, how do I succeed? I say, here's what you got to do. And all of it is couched in hard work. And then it's almost like you're programmed to say, not all. We do have some hardworking millennials out there. A lot of you tune in. Obviously, you guys tune in. You didn't drink the KoolAid, or you did drink the boomer KoolAid. Then you got the anecdote from me or some other red pill guy out there, or gal. But a lot of you are coming in, but I was lied to. It's not my fault. The boomers lied to me. Oh, is that why you keep voting Democrat? Like your boomer teachers, parents, guidance counselors, and professors, and the media people, all those boomers told you to vote Democrat. You still voting Democrat? By the way, millennials, how was that voting for Obama way back in the day to give free money out and make the money printer go burr? Biden is not the first one to do it, and Trump did it too. But how is that now trying to buy a house? Huh? You think that has a consequence? Anyway, back to the original point. You come here and give me your problems that are not mine to solve. I told you the solution, hard work. You get to go back to college for something real this time, something that involves math. You get to do it in the trades, lose weight, whatever it is. Whatever the boomers told you is wrong, and they told you what felt good and was easy, because that's what you wanted to hear, and they didn't want to discipline you. Were actually parent, right? They want to get good scores on the teacher eval. And you come to me, oh, my life sucks. I'm like, oh, did you follow the advice of the boomers? Yeah, okay, well, do the opposite, basically, which is really what this book is. It maybe more politely, I could have called it, do the opposite of what the boomers told you. And then you was, well, that's hard, but I was lied to. It's not my fault. Fair enough. So what? Yeah, you were lied to. Yeah. So you roll over dead now? You want the solution. The solution is always hard work. And I give you the solution. And then you still have this remnant holdover, this ideological holdover that somehow you're going to get through this life without work. And not only get through life, but you're going to be glorious and succeed. And oh, how many of you have helped the children and saved the minorities? How many of you helped them? I'm not making fun of them. I'm making fun of you acting like a baby majoring in your worthless liberal arts crap that you're going to save the world at 19. Hey, how's David Hogg doing, huh? Also, if you really want to, look up Jessica Nassaf or Asaf. Look her up. That's an interesting documentary. That goes way back when I was much prettier and much younger. You still hold on to the biggest lie that the boomers told you, and that was life should be easy and you're entitled. And then you will not listen to the advice and excuse the path, the only path I've painted there is. Not that I've painted. It's the only path out. The only way to salvage what remains of your life, which is about 60% left. 40% of it is gone, by the way, millennials. This is about the halftime show now. We got 2 minutes left in the second quarter. We're going to have the halftime show with no good-looking girls cheering and doing or anything like that, because that's what the boomers told you, right? Right? That, we don't want pretty people. Ooh. And you're like, I say, okay, here's what you got to do. For the second half of the game, you're down 21 zip, being beaten by whoever. You got to change your tactics. But that's hard. It's not my fault. No, it's not your fault. But it's your responsibility now. And by the way, there is I don't know if you heard of these people. Okay, I don't know if you heard of these people. There's this generation called Gen X. They too were lied to boomers. Probably some of the dumbest boomers, because they were first generation boomers who came and lied. Like, Dr. Spock, not Captain Kirk and Mr. Spock. Child psychologist, Dr. No, don't raise your kids. Just touch her. Just free range care of them. Oh, free love and everything. Whoa, dude. And you know what most of Gen X, not all, I'll grant you that. Most of Gen X did? They stopped feeling sorry for themselves. They got off their lazy asses and they went forth and are about the only generation that's kind of kicking ass in America right now. Kind of. I don't mean financially, or I mean like in terms of culture or accomplishment, and not being a bunch of whiny crybabies. And they're at least now, got to provide a big caveat. It ain't like Gen X is really kicking a lot of ass either. A little bit. They're still getting divorced. A lot of them still believe big is beautiful. Oh, every generation is going to want to believe them lies the boomers told. But hey, millennials, what? You can't even say you're young anymore. Very few of you are young. If you're young anymore, your youth is gone. Now, do you want to grow up and do you want to knock it off with this academic crap? But it's not my fault. You're right. Too bad. It's your life. Now it's your responsibility. Now, and you can regret the boom. You don't have to visit them in nursing homes. I got it. You don't owe any allegiance, but you owe it to yourself to stop navel gazing and coming up to me with your questions. And I give you the answer and you're like, oh, but it's not my fault. No, but it is your fault. You let it get to the point you're in your 30s living at home. Or you still have student loan debt and you're approaching 40. Or you made the spectacular mistake the boomers did and Gen X did, and then you got married. And wait, and then you got divorced. Then you come to me. Hey, Aaron, over at assholeconsulting.com. Do you have a time machine? No. Well, can you make more government money to make it so that I'm compensated for being lied to? Dude, if we're going to compensate lying to people, then there's a very compelling argument that we should tax every Democrat politician right now, confiscate all their assets, and give it to the black community. Because I have not seen so many lies in my life betray and impoverish one group of people than the lies the Democrats have told the black community. There's a real victim, by the way, if you want to play that. If you want to play a violin, there's legitimate reason to play a violin there. But don't come up to me and say life isn't. You're right, life ain't fair. I know the boomers told you otherwise. How's that working for you? And so I think this would be the latest universal answer right now. You come up to me and you question my advice and you give me, but I was lied to. That doesn't excuse you not applying for jobs, not going back to school for STEM or the trades or join the mill or whatever. Set down the pot. I'm getting not all, but some requests where it's obviously you're on drugs. And it's not drunk. Drunk, it's a little You get typos. I don't know what the heck you guys are doing. Maybe it's pot. Sit down the video game. Sit down the prawn. Go to the gym. Should do a song. Do the work. Get a real career. And salvage what remains of your life. Please. And then you won't be so miserable. But if your answer to be, well, I live at home and I can't find a job, and I say, well, yeah, apply for a job, go to school, probably work security. If you're young enough, join the military. Does he get the GI Bill? Well, I don't like the military. I was lied to. If that's your answer, it's over. What are you here for? Well, what do you want me to do? Is that okay? So the rest of your life is going to be like the first party. Well, not the first part, like all of your life. Take whatever your life has been. From 0 to 33, you've lived at home or lived off your parents. Well, I guess that's how it's going to be forever. And then this one blip in life, the universe, this one thing that God or the universe gave you, it's over. And what did you do? You sat on your ass and you did pot and my parents lied to me. The boomers lied to me. Yes, they did. And they lied to Gen X too. Boomers lied to themselves. That's why they all need reverse mortgages and they're all working until they're 80 because they didn't save no money. So there you go. The book is down below. Look, I won't lie to you, okay? Yeah, your parents lied to you, boomers lied to you. Okay, this book is better than your parents. Not that this is an amazing book, by the way, which it is, though. But it's, for the most part, your parents really sucked. And it's not that hard to beat lying parents. Okay? And this is, you want, what is it? Not dope. What is it the youngins say? Somebody help me out. What is it? The reels? You want it broken down or whatever it is. You want the cold hard truth? Here you go. Parents screwed you up. You were lied to by baby boomers. Get this book. Tells you why you were lied to, why you're in the position you're in, and how to get the hell out. Now let's go to the super chats. Yeah, very young. Who cares? They're gone. It's moot. It doesn't matter. They're done. They're gone. They're on the way out. They're never going to understand. You can't convince someone who's 25 to think differently, let alone 75. But good point anyway. Alex Bogey, $5. My baby Boer parents, are they Dutch? Still want me to use my finance degree since I am mediocre at my helicopter fixing job. I don't argue anymore. Just work better. Who cares? What do you care? Do you live at home? If you don't live at home, who cares what they say? My parents said a lot of things. They say, oh, are you guys poor? You are? I guess I'll do the opposite. Kevin C, $2. I'm a drink boomer KoolAid at the bar. Yes, then you could join ARP. Did you know the young kids don't want to pay our Social Security? That's why at ARP, we're going to go around with our new baby boomer vampires, suck the blood directly out of all the young people. I'm on a fixed income. Alex Pitino, $5. Work, yeah, Alex, see, but you went in the military, you understand, man. Work hard, make money, lots of it, and look good from personal appearance, like lifting weights, running, and dress appropriately. You fight your courage. Yes, but Alex, that's hard. Is there a way I can look good and make money without working hard? See, that's what they want. A lot of that's what Operation Evil is going to be. God almighty, there's so many of these posers coming into the red pill. Ryan Stone showed everyone on the Rule Zero gang like this no name, like you don't even see his face. I'll help you get the girls. And there was another guy, a red pill doctor or something, and he had one follower. Hey, what's up, red pill guys? Anything to avoid a real job, huh? I remember a chart. It was talking about people under 25, high school age, and it showed top 5 professions people aspire to achieve. I think this is young millennials, old Gen Zers, whatever range that fits in age-wise. And it was China versus the United States. And China, it was astronaut, hacker, something else very admirable and high. And the United States, it was all Instagram model, YouTube personality, just work avoidant, math avoidant. That's all Americans want. You can make a fortune selling them a lie like that. Ask Oprah. Big is beautiful. How the heck they sell that, man? I'd like to see a bigger lie. Ha! 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 Night Drive Agent, new guy, $5. Who cares who lied to who? Thank you. Make the FU money and exit society. Seems like the only reasonable passion to have about this. Right. And what I don't get is like, are you aware of finiteness and your sentience and your consciousness? And your, not that you have a point and purpose in this world, but you should have a choice. Like you would like to have control and agency. You'd like to look, your parents drove the boat into a storm and now your parents, whatever, they're not at the helm anymore. And all you guys can sit there and do, not you, Night Drive, all these people coming up to me asking me these questions like, but the baby boomers drove us into the storm. Yeah, grab the wheel and get out of it. What are you going to do? Just sit there and not grab the, whatever it is, the big circular thing, the mast, whatever. I don't know. It seems like the only reasonable passion to have about this. Yeah. Take the hatred and turn it in, take the vengeance, take the rage and do something with it. Look, you guys want revenge on the boomers? You really want the revenge on the boomers? Do the opposite of what they told you to do. Get thin, get hot, have nuclear families, don't get divorced and be happy. How about that? Oh, God, you really want to piss off the boomers, especially the feminist ones? Ladies, get thin, get hot, long hair, and then raise your kids and be a stay-at-home mom. You want revenge. There you go. Mexi Mike, $10. I no longer wish those born on third base boomers from strong, brave men and sweet feminine mothers ill. I just look at how they are going to be in retirement and laugh. Get to work, Walmart greeter boomer. I do know that some boomers did save up, and a lot of them just do that to get out because they don't have any grandkids. That's another one. See, all the boomers are like, what do I do in retirement? Well, normally there's this thing called grandchildren, but since y'all decided to have the divorce Olympics from like basically 1970 to 2000, none of your kids are really like, oh. When you told them to go like $150,000 into debt for a worthless degree, yeah, that might delay having kids to the point that there ain't no eggs left. Alex Pitino, a truck driving Latino agent in the field, probably going to tell us some real truths now. My mom just made me angry. She finally got the day shift from night shift. Still not happy because she gets off late at 6 p.m. I was mind blown. Yeah, you were shot at in the military, went to war, and now it's probably an upgrade. I get to drive truck and not get shot at. And even probably drive at night too. And she's complaining because she got the day shift and has to work till 6 p.m., huh? But I'm on a fixed income. I'm not getting my sleep. All right. I do have to go back and get some extra super chat. I had to have a group of missed super chats a while ago, so we'll do that. Clem Joke, I think this is a new guy, $10. We younger boomers are in the same camp as the older Xers. Our earliest memories are the crap storm of the 60s. Yeah, late 60s, yeah. And early 70s, and most of us were mostly checked out by high school. Yeah, that's about right. I would not doubt it. Basically, once from the late 60s on, it went to crap. It really did go to crap. And I got 2 yearbooks from South Dakota State University. One's from 1941 or 48, and the other is from 1970. And you could just tell. It's like, okay, society shat the bed. I don't know if that's a curse word. We'll find out. Monetization later. I was checked out by this. I'm not kidding. And this is not a joke, Clem. I was checked out by the second day of kindergarten. Because the first day I'm like, what? What's this? And the second day I'm like, oh my God, 13 years, which I don't even know if I understood the concept of 13. Probably. I knew I liked money back by 5. I knew I didn't have any of it. But the Lord will provide. You don't think the Lord will provide? No, he hasn't provided yet. You're going to burn in hell. That was my childhood. Michael Ivor, $5, never co-signed. Good. You mean the kids' student loans? Good. Good. Michigan. I'd make some joke about Michigan, but I don't watch the sports ball, let alone the college. Sam Whiskey, the most American name in America. $2. Boomers lied, careers died. I'd say America died. A little bit more than careers. Because here's the thing, Sam. You'd need a career in the first place to be alive to have it die. I don't know anyone in Gen X that had like a real career except for a handful of engineers. It was not fun. It was not fun at all. NonStop Trade, $365. But Cappy, being a victim is easy and incentivized. Yes. The government will save them by printing more money. Cappy does care. Did Fred get knocked out by the root beer float? I don't know. I don't know what happened to Fred. I texted him. I haven't heard back from him. I got to follow up on email now. But I mean, God, I think I got his address somewhere. Maybe send a letter like, hey, is Fred alive? Because I mailed a couple books to his old man. But yeah, if I got to talk to Chad too. Chad has some correspondence with him. But no, I don't know what happened to Fred. One, I hope he's not dead. And 2, I hope he's not sore for us for some reason. Or maybe he's in Asia, maybe he's getting himself a little Asian tail or something like that and just doesn't have reception. Or maybe he's taking a break, that's understandable. NonStop Trade, $2. Operation Evil book titled The Communist Diet. No. Operation Evil is much better than that. Much better than that. I have physical products in mind. I have so many ideas, and I think they're all imminently profitable. I wouldn't say infinitely, but very likely very profitable. And I'm just kind of like, man, I do not have the time. Like with the house is thankfully more or less done. And now I just like want to rest a little bit. I'm looking at all these ideas and man, they're so good. I get excited about doing them, but it's just like, okay, hang on. That's going to be a year-long project, man. Marketing that, developing the product, getting it out there. Why, yes, it does everything you think it does for $99.95, non-refundable. Boo-ba-doo-ba-doo, boo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Oh, Vince H., new guy as well, with a cool dog and a glorious Carl hat. $5, Cappy. The answer is simple. Just don't fap, solves all your problems. Yeah, that's it. There you go. That and the secret. If you think it will happen. Joey Biden, $2 Canadian. All I got to say is good luck, middle class. What middle class? NonStop Trade, $2. Is Cappy too short to be on a short bus? Yes, I'm pretty darn short. I'm not Rurb short. I'm not Elkin short. And I'm not Marcus Brown short, but I'm pretty darn short. I'm so short, I'm Kurt. Again, you too can get that dry humor with my writing and all my books. But don't worry, as you can see by the width of this book, I don't write in shorthand. All right. Chris is black. A tornado chasing an aged kid in the field. Someone I used to know borrowed money from me. When I asked for it back, he said, since I make more than him, I didn't need that money to begin with. Well, there you go. I hope that's not a friend anymore. I mean, think about that. That's the mentality that the boomers brought up where you can steal. You're allowed to steal, which hurts you in the long run because who's going to transact business with you? It's like a credit score. I'm not lending you money. Why would I? And just so you know, one of the ways you've passed you can tell you passed the finish line, you've succeeded, is when you no longer care about your credit score because you're not going to borrow money ever again. You don't need it. Like you just live off of cash. That's a good spot to be in. Oh, by the way, related, my minimalism course will be offered the last time this year after Thanksgiving. Pretty sure it's going to be after Thanksgiving. I might open it up for the rest of the month. And the reason why I don't want to, it's going to be after Thanksgiving, and then I got to do Christmas with family because divorce, yay, go here and I'll go there. Now you're remarried. Now here's all your step siblings you never knew that you had and you didn't really care about, and you still to this day don't know their name. Yeah, that's you start making up names. Oh yeah, that's Bucky, and that's Filbert, and that's Dilbert, and that's Squeaky. Ha ha, Squeaky, the step sibling that I don't know anything about for odd many years. Yeah, how's stuff going, man? Yeah, I don't care about you either. Don't wish you ill will. Wish you the best. I don't remember your name. This is your new family. F you, boomer. F you. TH 10 Canadian bucks. I suggest a good part of it was the boomers did was give no advice at all. That is true. They were too busy being selfish to raise kids, but the career is so important. Even now, look at what they do with so much is falling apart. Nothing. No, they were the worst generation of parents ever, I'd have to say. I mean, now we'll see. But based on where they start and where they're going, yeah. Swallow Blue, $10. But Cappy, live streaming is a career. Just look up Chinese symbols, also known as Vaya. She makes millions streaming by selling products to people, making 35 million views a month. I am, let's look up Vaya, because I am not probably a good-looking gal. I'm going to guess Vaya is. Vaya. This isn't coming up. Vaya, I spelled it right. I'll type Chyna. World's live stream queen can sell anything. Yeah, she's a pretty girl. I'm not a pretty girl. If I was a pretty, okay, not joking. If I was a pretty girl, but I still had the same brain and background, I would literally be a multimillionaire. Absolutely. Because 10 times the amount of people would tune in because I'd have a set of TNA. It's true. Patriarchy. Oppression. NonStop Trade, $2. You should put 500 super chat minimum for that. I should. What would be worse is if someone actually paid a $500 super chat and it was very out. I'd get a light set up for disco and play the song in the back and just do a dance like Tom Cruise in Tropic Thunder. If that happened, oh man, they'd lose it. The amount of death threats I get. Woo. Night Drive agent, $5. Spreading the gospel of trucking, making $2,000 a week now as a company driver with only 4 years experience. But driving is hard. Is there a way I can make $100,000 a year without driving truck? Can I just like drop ship or flip houses? Crypto, yo. There people actually are making money. Channel 1800 dumb, $2 New Zealand dollars. He has nothing to say. Just a super sticker there. Thank you for our New Zealand agent in the field with the pretty redhead sister. Who, if I ever go to the southern, have I ever been in the southern hemisphere? No, I haven't. I've never been to the southern hemisphere. If I ever go to the southern hemisphere, I will visit her. I think we're caught up. No, hang on. I don't want to get myself into the. Here's the problem. You all think, oh, $500. Yeah, he told me. Well, wait, now I got to do a dance. Then I got to get lights. Then I got to get the rights to use that song. That's going to take hours that I don't have. No. Maybe I just dance. Are we caught up? I think we're caught up on everything. All right, we're caught up. All right. Again, you want an easier life? You want parents in a book? Here you go. How not to become a millennial. Yes, it's under Vince Barrick, but he's the guy that bought out the rights to it. I get a commission, of course. he wanted to do something with it, and he's working on other things as well. But anyway, there you go. I can't find it because it's under Vince Barrick. Wait, hang on. Nope, that's it. Got that. We're caught up. This is about the time Competent Man comes in at the last second. Done. All right. See you guys later, Toodles.